Music. I have this playlist called Reset. It's full of slow, warm songs. When I play it, my brain understands. It's time to breathe.
Ah, I love that idea. Music has that power. It changes your whole mood in seconds.
Yes, I think of it like emotional hygiene, something you do every day to stay balanced.
Beautiful. Emotional hygiene. I like that. Maybe I'll make my own playlist. I'll call it Coffee and Calm.
Perfect title.
We should make a public playlist for our listeners, songs for calm English moments.
Not a bad idea. Maybe they'll listen while doing dishes or while taking a quiet walk.
That's such a cozy image. Someone listening, learning, and smiling somewhere far away.
That's what makes this so special, isn't it? We're all connected through these small, ordinary days.
Yes. Our daily lives may look different, but the feelings are the same. Tiredness, joy, a bit of stress, a small moment of peace.
Exactly. That's what makes it human.
Sometimes I think when we tell someone about our day, we're not just sharing events, we're sharing how we experience time.
That's deep. And it's true. You can have two people live the same day. One sees stress, the other sees stories.
I like that. Seeing stories. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do every day.
You're a natural storyteller. Even when you describe your morning coffee, I can picture it.
That's my gift, turning caffeine into poetry.
And you do it well.
I think one of the nicest parts of talking about our day is that it helps us see the bigger picture. Sometimes you don't realize how full your life is until you say it out loud.
That's true. Words organize our memories. When we talk, we understand ourselves a little more.
Maybe that's why people keep diaries, not to remember everything, but to understand how they felt.
Yes, a diary isn't a record of life. It's a mirror of the mind.
That's beautiful. You should put that on a mug.
Maybe one day.
So, after lunch, after the slump, what comes next for you?
Usually a few more hours of focused work, but I always try to break up the afternoon. A quick walk, a phone call with a friend, even watering my plants. It keeps me grounded.
That's really nice. I sometimes talk to my students around that time. They always bring such good energy.
That's the beauty of teaching, isn't it? Every day, new people, new stories.
Yes, it reminds me that even on an ordinary Tuesday, there's something meaningful to share.
And that's why talking about daily life matters, because ordinary is never really ordinary.
So, the sun's going down, George. We've made it through the day.
Yes, the best part is coming. Evening, that quiet moment when the world slows down and you can finally breathe.
Yes, I love that feeling when you close your laptop, stretch, and the room suddenly feels bigger.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the air changes, isn't it? The day exhales.
That's such a perfect way to say it. The day exhales.
So, what's your usual evening like?
It depends. Sometimes I still have a few classes or editing to do, but after that, I try to disconnect. No screens, no phone, just light and quiet.
A digital detox. I like that.
Yeah, because if I don't, I end up scrolling until midnight and then wonder why my head feels full of noise.
We've all been there. The endless scroll. Humanity's favorite bedtime story.
True, but I'm learning to set boundaries. When I switch off my phone, I feel lighter.
I think that's something we all need, a clear end to the day. Without it, time just becomes one long, blurry line.
Yes. That's why I light a candle sometimes. It's my signal. Work's over. Welcome evening.
I like that. It's symbolic, almost like ringing a small bell for peace.
Exactly. It helps me slow down and change my energy.
So, what do you do to relax?
Sometimes I cook, slowly with music. Sometimes I paint, or read, or just sit by the window watching the city lights.
That sounds peaceful.
And you?
I usually go for a walk after dinner. There's a park near my place, quiet, with big old trees. It's the best way to clear my mind.
That sounds so nice. There's something special about walking at night. The air is softer, the sounds are gentler.
Yes, and I think the world feels kinder when it's dark. People speak more softly, lights glow instead of shine.
Evenings are when I feel most reflective. It's like my thoughts finally catch up with me.
The day's little stories come back, don't they?
Yes, a funny moment, a kind word, a mistake, they all line up in my mind, asking for attention.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I sit with a cup of tea and just go over the day. Not judging it, just noticing it.
That's beautiful. I think reflection is a kind of self respect. It means you value your time enough to see what it gave you.
Exactly.
When I was little, my grandmother used to sit on the balcony every evening. She'd just sit there, quietly, not doing anything. I asked her once what she was thinking about, and she said, "I'm talking to the day."
That's poetic. I love that. I'm talking to the day.
Yes, I think she meant she was thanking it, saying goodbye properly.
That's a lovely ritual. We rush so much, but maybe we all need to talk to the day before we sleep.
Yes, to say thank you for what was good. I forgive what was hard.
That's powerful. It's emotional hygiene, too, cleaning your mind before rest.
You and your hygiene metaphors, George.
Hey, it works. Emotional, digital, spiritual, we need all kinds.
True.
Evenings are also when culture shows itself, don't you think? How people end their day says so much about them.
How so?
Well, in some cultures, people eat together no matter what. Dinner is family time. And others, evenings are for solitude or creativity or reflection.
That's true. In my family, dinner was sacred. No phones, no TV, just us, food, and conversation.
That's beautiful. We had something similar. My dad would always ask, "So, how was your day?" And we had to answer honestly, "No fine allowed."
That's great. I think that question, "How was your day?" is small but meaningful. It says, "I care."
Exactly. It's simple, but it connects people.
Maybe we should all ask it more often and actually listen to the answer.
Yes, it's such a human thing to share the day before it disappears.
Hmm, that's what evenings are for, collecting the little pieces before they fade.
I think there's a reason why we get nostalgic at night.
Why?
Because the quiet gives space to our memories. When the noise stops, the heart finally speaks.
That's beautiful, George.
Thank you. But really, I think it's just human nature. The night invites honesty.
Hmm, yes. Maybe that's why so many songs and poems are written at night.
True. There's a reason midnight thoughts sound more poetic than afternoon thoughts.
Definitely. No one writes, "At 2 p.m., I realize I miss you."
Unless it's a coffee commercial.
Touche.
So, after all the reflection, what's your final ritual before bed?
Hmm. I like to dim the lights, make tea, maybe write a few lines in my journal. Just a few. Not to record everything, but to whisper to myself, "You lived today."
That's lovely.
And you?
I read. Always a book before sleep. It slows down my thoughts.
Fiction or nonfiction?
Usually fiction. Something gentle. With hope.
Hope. That's a nice way to end the day.
Yes. Hope is like brushing your soul's teeth before bed.
You and your hygiene again.
Consistency is key.
I'll remember that.
You know, all of this talking about our days makes me realize something.
What?
Every day has its own personality. Some are loud, some are quiet, some are gentle. And the more we notice them, the richer life feels.
That's so true. Maybe that's what mindfulness really is. Not a big practice, but a quiet awareness.
Yes, just paying attention to your own life as it unfolds.
And in the end, it's not about how productive the day was, but how present we were in it.
Exactly.
Hmm. I think that's what we should leave our listeners with tonight. A gentle reminder that their ordinary day already has everything it needs to be meaningful.
Yes, because it's theirs.
What about you, our dear listeners? Tell us in the comments, what part of your day feels most alive to you?
We'd really love to hear your stories.
George, it's funny. We've just spent almost an hour talking about an ordinary day, and somehow it feels extraordinary.
That's the magic of conversation, isn't it? You take something simple, like, how was your day? And suddenly it opens a door into who you are.
Yes. It's like we've walked through the day together, from the sleepy morning coffee to this calm evening silence.
And in the process, we probably remembered why small things matter.
Yes, like taking time to breathe, to slow down, to take it easy when life gets too loud.
Sometimes I think people wait for something big to make them happy. A promotion, a vacation, some big moment. But real peace hides in the daily rhythm.
I completely agree. Happiness is a morning window, a cup of tea, a walk at sunset. It's not rare, it's just quiet.
Beautifully said. Quiet happiness. That's the kind that stays.
Maybe we just forget to notice it.
That's why we need these talks. Reminders that our everyday life is life.
You're getting all philosophical again.
I blame the evening light. It makes everyone sound wiser than they are.
True, but I like that. A bit of wisdom at the end of the day.
Speaking of endings, what's one thing from today that you'd like to remember?
Probably the feeling I had this morning when the sun came through my window. It felt like the day said, "You've got this."
That's beautiful.
What about you?
My evening walk. The park smelled of rain, and there was this moment. Just quiet, wet leaves and streetlight reflections. It felt calm.
Sounds perfect.
So maybe that's our homework for everyone listening. Find one moment today that made you feel alive, however small.
Yes, maybe it's your first sip of coffee, or a smile from someone, or even a funny message from a friend. Make the most of it.
Because those moments add up, and when you look back on your days, they tell the story of who you are.
Yes. That's the story we all write, one day at a time.
There's something else I like about talking about our day. It's so simple that anyone can do it. It's free therapy.
Oh, yes. Just sit with someone and say, "Tell me about your day." You'll be surprised what you learn.
Exactly, because behind every "it was fine," there's a whole world of thoughts, little victories, maybe even a small miracle.
Yes. And even the bad days teach us something.
Absolutely. Some days remind us to rest, others to be patient, others to be grateful.
So true. Every day speaks. We just need to listen.
That's a perfect way to end, Anastasia.
Maybe. But you know me, I always want to add one last thing.
Of course you do. Go ahead.
I just want to say, if your day wasn't perfect today, that's okay. Tomorrow's another one waiting for you, bright and fresh.
Yes, that's the comfort of life. It always gives us another sunrise.
So, to everyone listening, what about you? Tell us in the comments, how was your day? Was it peaceful, messy, funny, or surprising? We'd really love to hear.
Your stories are what make this little podcast feel alive.
And if you like this episode, subscribe, leave a like, and share it. It really helps our little studio grow.
Yes, and it means a lot to us. Thank you for spending part of your day with us.
Another cozy chat done. Time for a snack break.
You read my mind. See y'all next week.